This meter has a approximately, when you stop punching in the reset button, you just leave it on, it has approximately like about an 8 to 10 minute sample time. And then when you press it back on, you'll get the reading of the highest. What I had it at was the max pulse. This will give you the highest reading that it received before it turned off. And unbelievably, the highest reading is 130,000 microwatts per meter squared. Now, if I could stand out here taking these hits, I would, just to find out what the pattern is. But it seems that the pattern is every minute and a half you get a very high pulse of microwave radiation. But 130, I'm not sure if that's just an extra high pulse or if there's a special extra high pulse in the pattern of readings that is being sent out by the meter, the smart meter here. Now the problem is when they put these, when SDG&E put these meters on, they told me that this was only going to be sending a pulse 3 times a day, or taking a reading 3 times a day. They mentioned nothing about it pulsing every few seconds, every 10-15 seconds, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, into the wiring of the home, pulsing every minute and a half to 2 minutes a large shot of microwave radiation, which enters into the rooms through the stucco and into the rooms, and in the case of my home, into my child's bedroom. Never mentioned that. A lot of the documentation I saw that the phone company has given is it doesn't look correct compared to what I've been measuring coming out, and by what I've been researching is the truth behind smart meters. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on some liked videos from scientists and journalists and doctors, neurosurgeons, giving you some insight into the reason why I'm putting this up here. Is that I believe there's a lot, like they do, I believe there's a lot to be concerned of in exposing ourselves and especially our children to microwave radiation from these sources. It's just too much. And when it's on your home, you can't get away from it at all. There's no place where you can get away from it. Unless, like some of the videos I've taken out camping, you'll see the natural levels that are present, the levels that we have been exposed to throughout the history of man prior to the advent of wireless microwave radiation cellular communication, which is what this is. And I'll even post some videos of the levels coming off of those huge cell towers that are emitting microwave radiation, and show you, and you can compare the numbers coming off of your home and compare them to the numbers coming from a cell tower, and see what you think. Let me know what you think, and please don't take my word for it, don't take SDG&E's word for it, don't take anybody's word for it. Just look into every side of the story and make a decision. SDG&E is being forced to by the California Public Utility Commission to give customers the option to have the analog meter put back on. That's the meter everybody used to have. It had the disc rotating around in little dials, and it didn't send out microwave radiation signals into the neighborhood. It didn't send them into your home. The friendly man came around with his stick and his straw hat, and he came and he read the meters. So you have the option to have the analog meter put back in your home and avoid getting exposed to the levels of microwave radiation that are coming off of this. I'm going to go ahead and put this back onto a max pulse setting. This should, as I've been talking, this has just been scrolling through, showing you constant pulses of radiation coming off of this thing and into your yard. This is what your children are getting when they're running around outside. If they're coming by this meter, it also registers in the yard. And I will have further videos of what the water company has done for us in their attempt to mimic SDG&E and getting remote readings of your water usage. So stay tuned for that. Stay safe.